Hey, I'm Dev Amin, and I'm a freshman in engineering at NC State University.
Oh, hi. I'm Jay, and I'm a sophomore in the College of Computer Science.
I'm Landon Parrott. I'm a freshman in the College of Engineering, and our app is called Hacker Catchers.
Our target audience is senior American citizens that are susceptible to cyber threats and scams. We feel that senior citizens need the app Hacker Catchers the most because senior citizens are not as tech savvy as the younger generation. So we need to protect their personal information from scams and hackers that prey on them in an online environment. Uh, the grand challenge our group is focusing on is securing cyberspace, as a successful app will make cyberspace a safer environment. The creation of our app will detect potential cyber threats from suspicious websites and apps. The problem we're addressing is the lack of protection senior citizens have against cyber scams and threats. With the creation of our successful product, senior citizens will have a safeguard against such scams.
Our solution is not novel as there is already software designed to help protect against scams and hackers. However, there is no app format for this, so we need to make an app capable of detecting and warning the user of such threats using pre-existing software. The name of our app is Hacker Catchers. Some of the existing technology that we're going to use in our app is scan functions. We're going to use Norton scanning technology in our app to scan for viruses and cyber threats. There's a threat detector. We will use AVG's threat detector to show how much threat your online security is and how many threats have been stopped. There's also a Protect Now feature. We will use Protect Now's technology to identify threat protection, and it will protect your personal information from being stolen.
Our plan is to advertise our app on many different senior centers and sponsor our advertisement using social media and TV channels catered to a target audience of senior citizens. This way, we can create exposure and use the senior citizen centers to help implement the software in the user's devices, since the elderly will most likely not know how to implement the software themselves. One major shortcoming of our app is that we were not able to fully develop an original app, so it's not novel. So we had to borrow and modify certain aspects of our app from other security apps, such as McAfee and different antivirus software to create our app. This means that we're not able to implement the methods fully due to software limitations. While researching the feasibility of making this app, we decided it wasn't feasible to create it at the moment. Just because with only a group of three, it would take an unreasonable amount of time to create it. Additionally, with our limited income, we would need many sponsors and investors to help raise the money to make it possible. Finally, with the specific methods of our app, having the possibility of having patents attached to it, we would not be able to include some of the necessary functions of our app that we want. It will cost between 4 to 5 million to see this come to fruition. As companies will want $1 million payout probably to use your software, as well as roughly 500,000 for labor. The next steps for us are assembling a larger group to help with research and development. This is necessary because such a large project can't be done reasonably with the small group we have now. Next is a fundraise and gather funds to compensate the team working on the project. After this, we will have to contact companies such as AVG and McAfee to ask permission to use our technology. And once we get their approval and necessary funding, we will hire a group of 10 people to help us implement these different technologies and code the app, and eventually develop our system log.
So this is the main website that we created because we couldn't create like a full product of the app. So we created a website to show like how our app would look like. So the name of our app would be Hacker Catchers, and so our app interface would have like 4 main functions. The first part would be to scan functions, then we would have a threat detector. The third part would be a system log, and the fourth part would be a protect now feature. And so those would be like the 4 main parts of our app.